everyone, welcome back to the channel. Really excited for today because today I'm going to have you come along with me, in a sense, to one of my goals for 2025, which is to take care of my skin, better care of my skin. So I'm scheduled for a facial here in just a few minutes. I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen during this consultation. I know the woman I'm going to is really intent on making sure that people are following through in a proper care plan and program and regimen so that she can get the results that she wants to get with her clients. And I'm after getting rid of some of these fine lines and some discoloration, finding out if we can just even skin tone what it looks like as a woman in my mid 40s to reverse time a little bit, make me look a little bit younger. And I want to do that this way because I really don't want to get into the world of Botox and fillers and all of that stuff. I know there are some people out there who absolutely love Botox and they'll love fillers and they love all this stuff, right? That's not me. I want to go about this much more naturally. And part of that is because I don't know if I entirely trust the science behind dermatology and the aesthetics, the aesthetic dermatology scope of things. I've heard of people having, an uptick in facial cancers and just things that are not normal. I've heard of the Botox face, which when you get Botox, I've heard doesn't have anywhere to go, so it just spreads and then your face gets really big. I've seen people who've had Botox and holy cow, it doesn't look good, right? Sometimes it looks great. I think it depends on the provider you go to and, what your end goal is, if you're taking mild or if you're going really, really hard at it. Either way, I don't want to go the Botox route. I want to go the natural route. So today I'm really excited to start this path and this journey, finding out what products I'm going to be recommended to use, what routines I can get into on a regular basis to help make my skin look better. And I'm taking you guys along on the journey. So you get to follow from start to finish and see how this goes over the course of the next 6-8 months, whatever it takes. I don't really know. You're going to find out with me. And see what we can how I can come out looking on the other side. So excited for this and a little nervous. I really like people touching my face, not gonna lie. It's one of the reasons I've had one facial in my entire life, and that was with a spa day years ago. It was very relaxing. I don't think the woman I'm going today is necessarily meant to be relaxing, right? I think there's a goal in mind. This is more of a purpose-driven appointment, like let's get in there, let's get some stuff done kind of thing. So yeah, you'll get to follow along. I'm going to circle back around after the appointment, let you know how it goes, see what she says, and yeah, and keep you tuned into all the hopeful improvements. You guys, just got out of my facial and it was really nice. I really enjoyed it. It wasn't as relaxing as like a full body massage, but it was pretty relaxing. I wasn't really sure what to expect. There was a table there that was heated that I got to lay on and be covered up. It's been cold here the last few days, so having a nice heated table and blankets was really great. Not gonna lie. We did a whole lot of things today, and I'm hoping I'm gonna be able to remember them. You can probably tell that I feel like I have a bit of a post-facial glow, as Allie called it. This woman works independently in Stevens Point, Wisconsin, and she does really what she considers treatment plans that are ethical and results driven, right? So she's not out to just make a buck. She really wants to help people see results. And that was really evident in her conversation with me today. So we started by cleansing my skin because I went in with makeup because I was in the office this morning. So she cleansed it, and then we did, I can't remember what it's called now, when you kind of shave the skin of all the dead skin cells and the hair. So she did that to start with. And then she did an ultrasound treatment where she put a hyaluronic acid on my face, and then she covered it with a gel, and she did an ultrasound treatment to drive that hyaluronic acid into the skin, which I guess is supposed to help with collagen production and fine lines and wrinkles, the things of my aging skin. Then we did a depuffing where she put another gel on and she used the machine. It was a Glow 2 facial is what it was in total all today. All these steps were part of the Glow 2 facial. But the machine she had then helped to depuff. So she used it in much like you'd use like a gua sha maneuver where you're kind of moving the skin and massaging the skin and trying to depuff and move some of the lymph within the skin, which helps again with the fine lines. That was really relaxing. Really liked that. It had a heat component to it, which was really, really nice because it just like glided over the skin and just felt really good. So we did the ultrasound, the depuffing, and then she ended after all that, because those took quite a few minutes to do. The whole treatment was like an hour long. But then she put another layer of a different hyaluronic acid treatment product on that is, I guess, supposed to penetrate a little bit deeper, but she was putting that on underneath a moisturizer. So then she put a moisturizer on, and then she's finished with a CBD serum, which she said is supposed to like lock it all in. And then it's also supposed to protect against the environmental stuff that's going on around. So right now we have a lot of cold weather happening. So the CBD is supposed to lock it all in and kind of protect against the ultra dryingness of the cold weather that we're having right now, which was really, really nice. Oh, and the moisturizer she put on also had SPF in it. So that is part of my ongoing regimen now, is to use SPFs, because I've not done that in the past. She really only treats people if they're willing to use SPF, because she knows how much damage the skin gets from sun exposure. And I'll do another whole video on sunscreen someday, I promise. We're not going to get into that right now. I'm willing to do it on my face because I do take a walk almost every single day outside. So if I can get better results with the money that I'm spending with her by having to use an SPF, a light SPF every morning, I'm okay with that. Then we spoke for probably 10 or 15 minutes about what I can expect with treatments going forward, how often we need to do treatments, and she also gave me a regimen of products. So I have a product line that includes a new cleanser, moisturizer, and then I do have a light SPF moisturizer treatment that I use in the mornings as well. So I'm really good about being regimented. I don't think she was worried about me not following through with the cleanser and moisturizer and the SPF, because I've followed through with that for years on my own. These are just different products that I'm going to have to get used to. They are more pharmaceutical grade, as she was saying. You know, you can't just buy them over the counter. You have to buy them from a professional that is licensed to sell them. So they are meant to help with the fine lines, evening the skin tone, all of the concerns that I went in originally with this morning. So I'm going to use those. And she said, really 90% of all the treatment that we're going to be doing really is the at-home stuff. So I have to be really consistent with the at-home stuff. I also have a laser that I use in my office, a red light laser. It's also violet. I'll do another video on that someday too. I love my laser. I need to be more consistently using my own laser, because red light therapy is all over the place right now. And I have red light therapy. I have extraordinarily good quality red light therapy that I need to be using on a regular basis. And I'll do it here and there, but not consistently. So maybe this will help me get into the act of like really using that consistently for my own good as well. But we talked about what it looks like going forward. You know, we probably aren't going to get rid of every single fine line on my face, right? But if we can decrease the prevalence of them, if we can even out the skin tone, depuff, and just getting my skin looking better overall, that's really my goal. And I know that this is going to take time. Just like chiropractic care or gaining muscle in the gym or anything else, results take time. And it's the willingness to be committed to a regimen and showing up consistently that's going to make the biggest difference. So yeah, I'll check in with you. I'm going to do another facial. She wants me to, instead of doing the Glow 2 treatment, which is just kind of more that's not necessarily good for my skin needs, she's introducing some new cryotherapy in February and going forward that she really thinks is going to be good for me and my skin concerns. And it's more of a it's a little bit more of a peel. This is a very mild peel, so there's no downtime really, but it gets into deeper layers of the skin and does more healing that way. So in February, I think I'm going to do a treatment probably every 4 to 6 weeks with her and do my at-home stuff. Next time I see her, I'll probably add in a serum, which is going to really start to work more for those fine lines. Yeah, and just see where it all takes us. So stay tuned. I will keep you posted. I will let you know how it goes each month and what progress we're seeing, all that good stuff. because I'm excited to see where we can go with this without having to use really invasive techniques like Botox and fillers and all the other stuff out there. Yeah, I'm excited. Let's see where this goes. So thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you following along, and sorry about the no makeup look today. You get me au natural. Probably one of the only times you'll ever see me in this respect. Oh yeah, she did. She put a CBD lip balm on as well. Feels really, really nice. I like it. But yeah, tune in again next soon. We'll have a new episode coming out soon, so you can follow along for more healthy tips and tricks. So thanks for tuning in.